Welcome to Things Explained. Today's lesson is on grammar, understanding the difference between whose and whose. Let's begin. We are going to lay out a well-exampled understanding on the difference between these two commonly mismatched words. Whose versus whose. I will share with you some examples to hopefully add clarity to this very common misunderstanding. So do not be ashamed, these two written words often cause confusion even among native speakers of English. So if I may, let us move on in defeating this task which stands before us. Let's start with some sentence examples, and follow up with some explanations. Whose food is in the microwave oven? Whose food is in the microwave oven? In this example, whose is acting as an interrogative pronoun asking, who owns the food? Whose comes before the noun, food, similar to how an adjective would. Whose food is in the microwave oven? Next example. There is a person who's had their car broken into. There is a person who's had their car broken into. In this example, whose is a contraction of the words who and has. Be aware. Whose can be used as a contraction for two different sets of words. Who has and who is. Based on the context in the sentence, you will know which form of whose you are reading. There is a person who has had their car broken into. Becomes. There is a person who's had their car broken into. There is a person who's had their car broken into. Next example. Are you the one who's filing a police report? Are you the one who's filing a police report? In this example, whose is a contraction of the words who and is. Be aware. Whose can be used as a contraction for two different sets of words. Who is and who has. Based on the context you will know which form of whose you are reading. Are you the one who is filing a police report? Are you the one who is filing a police report? Next example. I found the person whose car was broken into. I found the person whose car was broken into. In this example, whose is mainly a possessive adjective that describes that a car is owned by a main subject noun, which in this example is the person. Usually the main subject noun of the sentence is the owner of the secondary noun, the car in this case, which comes after whose. Whose is always attached to the noun that follows it, and points to the main subject noun as its owner. I found the person whose car was broken into. Sometimes, whose can also be used as a gender-neutral pronoun in place of a missing first subject noun like in our first example in this lesson. Whose food is in the microwave oven? Whose food is in the microwave oven? Moving on, let's go on to the next type of whose. Who's got the keys to the car? Who's got the keys to the car? In this example, whose is a contraction of who has. Please think. Who is would not make sense in this scenario, and neither would whose. Who's got the keys to the car can only be broken down into who has got the keys to the car. Who is got the keys to the car just won't make any sense. Thank you viewers for watching Things Explained. Is there anyone who's among the viewers who will take this lesson and practice? Are there any of you who's got it down pat already and are ready to go? Please like and subscribe and recommend my other videos to anyone who needs things explained. It's you, the learner, whose support keeps this channel going. Thank you.